Hello and welcome to this video in which I'll be giving you my thoughts and reacting to the songs for San Marino Song Contest 2025.
A disclaimer. Israel shouldn't be allowed to participate at the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. The shortest and simplest reason being that I find the actions of the Israeli government to be abhorrent and their broadcaster isn't a separate entity. My reasons in their entirety, however, are numerous and too detailed for a disclaimer like this, but videos closely aligning with my point of view are listed in the description. I encourage you to watch those videos and do something. Further resources are added as and when they become relevant. I'll stop addressing this when it no longer needs to be addressed.
I'm filming this very late. I'm kind of deciding last minute to even do this at all, but for completion's sake, I'd like to have a video with my top of San Marino Song Contest, except not all of the songs are even out before the final, and it is just a few hours before it, so I thought, in order to make a simple video, but still be able to give you my thoughts on which songs should win, I'll just listen to the snippets from my Eurovision scoreboard and give you my thoughts as I go and make a ranking and give you that at the end of the video as well. I only know Tutta l'Italia of the songs. I think that would be a very, very fun entry for San Marino, but I'm not gonna say it's a foregone conclusion that I will win, because last year we all thought that with Loredana Berta and Pazza, so might not be the case. But yeah, I also obviously know Beza from last year. She hugged me on the Malmö Hagen red carpet, and that was a nice surprise, so I'm probably a little bit biased towards her because that was a really nice moment that I did not expect to happen. So I might be a little bit kinder to her song than I otherwise would be. But other than that, I don't know anyone. I know that King Fu, I think is the band, is from Slovenia, and Teslenko is from Ukraine and wanted to participate in Vidbir but then withdrew and joined San Marino Song Contest, and there's a lot of things happening with this. San Marino Song Contest is always a little bit of chaos, a little bit of being all over the place, people from loads of countries participating, hundreds of entries, 120 around, usually 130. It's just so much for such a small country. It's just such a chaotic national final, but it makes them money in some ways, so that's why it's like that. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the live performances. I am just gonna listen to the snippets from my Eurovision scoreboard. So let's listen to them together and I'll give you my thoughts as I go along. So we're starting with The Edge of the World by King Fu. Without knowing the full song, sounds a little bit like boring rock. Yeah, kind of sleepy rock, really. But pretty good. Pretty good sounding. Up next is Ave Maria by Giacomo Voli. I don't know if this is a ballad or a dancey song. I think a ballad, just with a dramatic production. Interesting, unique vocal, but I think I did prefer The Edge of the World to Ave Maria slightly. Then we've got You Get Me So High by The Rumpled. This sounds like a kind of music I generally enjoy. That's so fun. Like, it's messy, yeah, but it's really fun. To be honest, that's my winner so far. Then we've got Storm by Teslenko. Pretty basic pop, it sounds like. Cool drop. Not sure that it belongs in the Eurovision 2020s. In the 2010s it would have been really good. But it's good, it's a good song. I'm dragging them around as I go along. Then we've got NPC by Taoma, which we have already had in Dora this year from Laura Coppa. I've forgotten the rest of her surname. But we already had a song called NPC. There were also 2 songs called Supernova this year at least, so song title repeats are nothing new in the Eurovision National Final season. There's a lot of interesting production happening. This is a live version of the song. The other ones we were listening to were studio cuts. This is a kind of messy that doesn't work for me, unfortunately. Okay, well that's staying at the bottom of my list for now. Next up is I by Angie Shakwa. This could have some epic staging. Nice build. The vocals a bit quiet for me. Okay, quite enjoyed that. I'll drag it up to here. Next up would be Corali by Silvia Salemi, but that's not out yet. So now we've got Bella Balla by Questo e Quelle, which I have heard some things about. So I'm assuming this will be kind of good. Okay, yeah, this is modern Italian pop. Yeah, I like it. Okay, a little bit of a la 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 chorus, but this is really fun. I do quite enjoy that. Yeah, let me drag it up. I like stuff in Italian, so for now it's my winner, but it is about to be dethroned by Tutta l'Italia by Gabri Ponte. For completion's sake, let's give it a listen, but this is going in my number 1. This will get a little bit repetitive, and to me, I know this inside and out, especially this hook bit that was used in all the transitions for Sanremo. But to people listening to it for the first time on the night of the semi-final, they're gonna love it, I reckon. Unless the staging's really messy. Then we've got Until the End from Paco, also a live version. Call your friend because I want to sing until the end of this spring. Come tell me yes if you won't come back here. This does feel a little demo-y, even though it's a live version. Call your friend because I want to sing until the end of this spring. Come tell me yes. I think it's a good bones. I don't like the song in this version right now. Okay. Next up would be Testa Coda by Bianca Atesi, but that's not out yet either. So now we've got a live version of Tomame las manos from Heimara. A little bit of a chill vibe. This reminds me of Violetta again, with the harmonies. Was not listening properly enough to tell you if that was all Italian or if it was Spanish. The title's in Spanish. I was not listening what language the song's actually in. Next up is Lorella by Elasi. Love Me, Ama Me is kind of fun, dancey beat. It's okay. Very repetitive in the chorus though. I don't know what the rest of the song sounds like. I'm only doing these snippets. Then we've got Juliet by CRL. This is a melody we all know, but it works. It's fun. That's going pretty far up in my list. It's a good song. I don't think it would qualify Eurovision, but I enjoy it. Then we've got Il giorno giusto by Luisa Corna. This feels like too old of a melody to work at Eurovision in production. I really like that it's in Italian though. That is always a plus for me. Then we would have had Solo Fantasia by Marco Carta, not released yet. Now we've got Mi vuoi sposare from Pier Davide Carone, which means do you want to marry me? The lyrics go by a little bit fast. Feels like it's almost sped up. I quite like this. Okay, then we've got Sei sempre tu from Vincenzo Capua. Oh well, this is 2000s, but it's in Italian. Very old melodies, but it's in Italian. It kind of gets a free pass from me for that. Apologies. Next up would be BTW by Booster, but it's not released. And then we've got Tiki by Beza as the last song. If it's going to play. A little bit simple and repetitive, but maybe this is a bad part of the song. For the recap. Ethnic influence. Okay. I will turn off the camera quickly, give all the songs a quick second listen, and tell you my top, well, 20/16, 15, whatever on earth it is, in a moment. Robin's come back. I have created a ranking. I've left the songs that we don't have just at the bottom, so I've only got a top 16. And in 16th spot, I've got NPC by Taoma. Didn't feel cohesive enough to me. 15th spot is Until the End by Paco. Once again, didn't feel like a complete cohesive enough package. Slightly enjoyed the melodies more. In 14th spot is Ave Maria by Giacomo Volli. It felt a little bit messy to me. Enjoyed the vocal though. In 13th spot is Lorella by Elassi. It was fun with the Love Me, Ami, but I did not really love the melodies. Then in 12th spot I've got I by Angie Sciacqua. It was fine enough. Then in 11th is Il giorno giusto by Luisa Corna. That was pretty fun. A little bit nostalgic sounding, not really modern. In 10th spot is Tomame las manos by Heimara. It was also a little bit old sounding, but it was enjoyable enough. In the 9th spot I've put Tiki by Beza. I think she will have a great stage presence, but the song really isn't for me. In my 8th spot is Sei sempre tu by Vincenzo Capua, which was very old sounding once again, but it's in Italian, so it gets points from me. In my 7th spot is Storm by Teslenko. Pretty modern, good sound, but I do prefer the other songs if they're in Italian or if it's a bit rockier. Usually, Juliet by CRL is 6th for me. That is just because it was a little bit disco-y. Quite enjoyed it. known melodies. But yeah, in my 5th spot is Mi vuoi sposare by Pier Davide Carone, and really quite enjoyed that because it's Italian really mostly, but the melodies also sounded fun and just felt like it goes by so quickly. But yeah, in my 4th spot is The Edge of the World by King Fu, the Slovenian band. Quite enjoyed it, a little bit of a lullaby rock thing. And then in 3rd spot is You Get Me So High by The Rumpled. Really quite enjoyed that, a little bit messy for sure, don't know that it would qualify Eurovision, but I enjoy listening to it. That's a very nice sound. And my top 2 are both in Italian. 2nd spot is Bella Balla by Questo e Quello. Really quite enjoyed that. It's pretty a fun song, and I have only heard that small snippet. Maybe it would have won if I've heard the full song compared to Tutta l'Italia, who is my number 1. I know the song inside and out from Sanremo week, and I think a lot of people would really enjoy this. It could... I see a way in which things unfold that this could have more points than Volevo essere un duro in the grand final, which I don't think would necessarily be fair, to be honest, but a lot of people do just prefer fun, and I don't know how much the juries would definitely go for Volevo essere un duro. That would be, yeah, a little bit unfortunate, because while I enjoy Tutta l'Italia, it's just a party song at the end of the day. Volevo essere un duro is a much nicer song, better meaning, but I see a world in which it does get more points if it does get chosen tonight. And let's just have a quick look at the community rankings. I have no idea how many people have ranked this. I looked at Supernova to see how many points the top scoring songs have, to be able to compare maybe how many people did rank this, because I have no idea how many people are ranking this. But in Supernova, the top scoring songs have about 24,000 points each. So let's take a look at San Marino Song Contest. Yeah, okay, there's only 6,000 points for Gabri Ponte. So there's definitely fewer people scoring these songs. Beza is 2nd, Teslenko is 3rd, Questo e Quello is 4th, and Gishakwa is 5th. And that's about all of the stuff that's interesting in the top 20 of the community rankings for San Marino Song Contest. I am mostly just expecting Tutta l'Italia to win, but I don't know. I haven't seen the stagings of any of these. I know that there have been semi-finals and you can find them online. I just don't really have the time or patience for that right now. So I'll watch the final performance later tonight once it gets chosen. And there's a few fun options for San Marino with which they could qualify, because San Marino doesn't do that well at qualifying recently. I think Once deserved to qualify. I think it was very unfortunate that Kenzie lost the backing track for a moment in the semi-final performance. I think that could have cost them their spot, maybe. Also, maybe the staging was a little bit too much, I don't know. But I really liked Once. So, yeah. I think there's a few songs that could qualify. Tutta l'Italia, Bella Bello, and Tiki could maybe qualify if Beza learns from last year. Maybe a couple others could qualify for San Marino as well. So, yeah. I'm excited to see who will win. And that is everything that I've got to say about San Marino Song Contest 2025. For now, I'll be back later tonight with a reaction to the actual song that does get chosen. Please do let me know what you think down in the comments. Songs you heard, and tell me what you're thinking down in the comments below. And please remember to literally like the video if you liked watching it, and share it with someone else who you think might enjoy watching the video as well. If you'd like to, subscribe to the channel for more Eurovision 2025 and beyond content. But thank you ever so much just for watching the video itself, though. That's a great help as it is. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. That got me out of it. I'll see you next one whenever that shows up on your feed. Bye! Then we've got You Get Me So... I can't read of the rest of it. Oh, Hi by The Rumpled. Please do let me know what you think down in the comments. Songs you heard.